All right, so here we are in the Biomedical Research Building in one of the conference rooms, and here we are with Hannah. And so Hannah, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, so I'm Hannah Shainhart. I'm a varsity NGG student, and I work in the Granado lab here at BRB.
Perfect. And so can you tell us a little bit of why you chose Penn?
Yeah, so there were a couple of reasons. One of the reasons was that there were multiple different labs that I thought were doing really interesting research that I thought could potentially be a good fit for me.
Mm-hmm.
I also really love the city of Philadelphia. Whenever I visited here, I thought, this is a place I could really see myself living. It's a big city, it has all those big city resources, but it's also intensely walkable. All the neighborhoods are really beautiful, there's a great community feel, beautiful parks. It was just a setting that I could really see myself living in and enjoying for 5-6 years of my life. And finally, NGG specifically offered some really amazing outreach opportunities that I've been able to take advantage of as a student here. And so that mixture of having that outreach built into the graduate group and having the community of the graduate group working together to actually be integrated in the community of the city really drew me to Penn as well.
Perfect. And so can you actually tell us a little bit more about those extracurricular activities that you've done through, GLIA or other things?
Yeah, so with GLIA, I've basically done every outreach thing that GLIA does at one point or another.
Right.
It's really amazing. So we have elementary school outreach, we have Kids Judge, which also is with a bunch of elementary school students where they come in and we run through science activities with them. I got to dress up as a wizard and put on a fake accent. It was a great, if atypical, day of grad school. I've worked with high school students with the Netter Center, which is another big Penn institution that does a bunch of outreach specifically in West Philadelphia. And then I also worked with Philly Public Schools to design little one-day lesson plans for bringing breakthroughs in biomedical sciences into high school teaching in Philly Public Schools.
Wow, very cool.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, Hannah, so can you tell us a little bit about the Biomedical Research Building that we're in today?
Yeah. So the Biomedical Research Building is 14 floors. 12 of those floors are labs. The bottom floor actually has the Galton Auditorium, which is where we have a lot of the seminar speakers. Some of the really big talks that come to Penn come to the Galton Auditorium. There's also the BGS office down there, so that's where you want to go if, for example, you have questions about your funding or travel grants. You can talk to them in that office. Then on the second floor, they have classrooms and meeting spaces. So we have a lot of our journal clubs. And back when I was taking classes, my genetics seminar was in one of those classrooms. And then all the rest of the floors are labs, including Department of Dermatology, Cell and Developmental Biology. Obviously, there's the Granado lab, which is part of the Cell and Developmental Biology department, but has a lot of neuroscience graduate students. Toxicology is also here in BRB. So there's a really wide range of different labs that have all kinds of different research topics here in this building. And then the 14th floor is where they have a big event space and also some smaller meeting rooms.
Yeah.
The microscopy core is also here on the 11th floor. So we have several very nice quality microscopes that we get to book time on that are shared by basically all of Penn.
That's awesome. Yeah, thank you so much. And then I have another random question for you. Do you have a favorite food truck here at Penn?
Do I have a favorite food truck? So I really like the Magic Carpet one that they have these vegan brownies that you would never guess were vegan. They're really, really good.
Wow, awesome.
And I like their falafel as well.
Yeah, I'll have to try the vegan brownie. Thanks.